All right, thank you so much, my beautiful people, for joining. This is Tarot in White Oracle, where we get into the cloud and see what we see. So this is your Sunday, you versus them for Geminis. So for cross watchers, this is what's going on with your Gemini person. Remember, it is a general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This is most likely your romantic person, but if you're not in a romantic relationship, it could be a family or a friend, business partner, someone in your soul tribe. I do read for divine feminine and masculine soul mates, soul twins, or twin flames, as they are called nowadays. And I also read for soul tribes. But my readings are for the more high vibing. So if you are in something that feels abusive or narcissistic, I would, recommend not staying in that, and that's not what I'm reading for. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. So the first energy that I'm drawing is the overall energy for our Geminis. The next energy that I'm drawing is the overall energy for our Gemini's person. This is basically Gemini's truth and Gemini's person's truth. The third energy that I'm drawing is for the universe's truth. What the universe has you two for, the purpose between you, or how the universe sees it. We're going to go ahead and get a theme card, which is our central theme, which will be at the center. And then we will go ahead and dive into tarot, and we will get our past, present, and future energy and advice. Okay, so when we look at our energy for our Geminis, we do get gratitude. And so appreciation, thank you, cherish. You might be feeling really appreciative these next 30 days about this connection. You might have had a really good experience the past week with this person that's put you in a place where you're feeling more gracious and appreciated by your person, and so you have more gratitude for it. Your person is in an energy of reflection, confession, prayer, repentance. Maybe they are someone who likes to go to church or a synagogue or a temple, or maybe there's someone who is just taking time to meditate on their own experience in life and in this relationship. This relationship might be bringing something to the surface for them to look at, that they need to reflect on, that they haven't considered before. What we do get for the universe's truth is synchronizations, rhythms, moments, deadlines. It's all about timing. So the universe is saying that this relationship does have an element that has everything to do with the way that timing takes place, whether it's in this relationship, if it's good timing right now or bad timing, that this relationship is important for you, and we'll see how important it is as the cards unfold, but it has a strong sense of timing related to it. There's a rhythm to this relationship, and you might be seeing synchronizations or synchronicities as signs in this relationship. So let's see if this is something that's more a soul tribe or a soulmate or a soul twin. In the theme, we do see that this has to do with sexual energy, non-committal energy, and lusting. So there is a sense that this isn't quite a commitment yet. Maybe it could be a 1-year-old or less relationship, and or a new relationship. It might feel like there's a lot of lust on one or both of your sides, and sexual energy. Nothing wrong with that. So that's our theme in the background. Let's go ahead and dive into our tarot Geminis and see what's happening. Now, we are a brand new channel, so please comment with what resonates, like, share, and subscribe. And while I was meditating, I was getting a lot of quiet, and today there is a very quiet feeling, and so maybe things are pretty even keel in your relationship. Maybe there's not too much drama going on right now. Let's see what's going to happen for our next 30 days. And let's get some energy for your person. Okay, we do have reversals that are wanting to come out for me. Reversals might mean something different than for other people. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, so for what I'm seeing for you is the reversals of the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. So we do have a sense that possibly in your past you were thinking about or feeling that you wanted an offer made in this relationship in the future. You were wanting this person to make some sort of offer to you, a date or take you out. There's also a sense though that moving forward possibly that, or perhaps you wanted to make an offer to this person or take this person out on a date, or give something romantic in gesture to let the person know your feelings as you're thinking about the future of this relationship. But as we move into the next 30 days, there is a sense that you're not really sure where the future is in this relationship. And if this person will be offering something new, it might feel like maybe they're not going to be offering anything. Remember that energy is fluid. This could be happening in this week, and this energy will clear out towards the middle of the month of October, or this could take it all the way into the middle of October. For some of you, this energy is going to go all the way until the end of the month. We do have a sense of wanting action though, either way. And so you're wanting to just jump into this. You're wanting you or your person to take some action to move this forward. This is also a card of communication and telepathy. So there might be a sense of wanting communication from this person, wanting action from this person. If this is a strong soul connection, you might feel like you have a telepathic or strongly intuitive bond with this person. But let's see what else we get from the cards. I'm not seeing that this is a very strong soul connection just yet, but let's see. So with your person, I do get a sense that your person was in a very reflective, meditative, prayer mode kind of energy. And this is what I'm getting from his or her overall energy. And basically this means that they are coming out of that energy and they're not going to be in a meditative, reflective, spending time by themselves energy moving forward. And again, this could be for your next 7, 14 to 30 days. We do get a sense of your person feeling like they are carrying a struggle, a burden, and they're wanting to let it go. They're almost at the end of that cycle. And they may have been very contemplative, reflective, wanting time alone as they carried this burden on their own. But now it looks like they're coming to an end of that cycle. Our 9s are all about coming to an end of the cycle, and our 10s are all about ending that cycle. So this person is wanting to put that burden down. They're ready to put it down. They're like, I'm done thinking about, I'm done meditating about, I'm done with the struggle. I want to put it down. So that's very positive energy that I see here. And we have a let's go time on your side. So that's good. We also have a sense of course, the 9 of Wands in inverse. And so this is our, the end of a cycle, persevering through something. Even though the struggle bus is hard, that's when it's this way. Even though the struggle bus is hard, they're wanting to persist through it. They are committed to make it through to the end. They don't want to quit on something. When it's this way, it does mean that they have less of a drive to persist through something. Or they have less of a drive to not quit. They might be on the struggle bus and wanting to quit. Now, because this is in the inverse, for me, this also means a lot of times this is past energy. So this person could be feeling or was feeling this way in the past, where they were on the struggle bus and they just wanted to quit, and they might be coming out of that energy. But for others of you, they are going into this energy where they're feeling like, I want to put the burden down. I'm coming out of my solo mode, but you know, I have this other side of me that just kind of wants to quit. So let's go ahead and dive into our thought space. Very curious what's going on with our Geminis. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it again. And let me make sure this is right side up. All right, and we're going to go ahead and draw for perception space. Now, this does mean that this is the way that your person, or you, because I'm drawing for Gemini right now. This means that Gemini, this is the way that you perceive the connection, or this is the way that you perceive the person that you're connected to. And remember that because this is a general, take the energy as it's resonating for you. This is most likely Gemini's energy, but if this feels like you, Gemini, then that means this is your person, and just flip-flop the energy. Let's go ahead and get some more energy read on oh, wow, okay. And let's get some perception from your person. So this is the way that your person is perceiving you. Oh, beautiful energy. Or perceiving the connection itself. Okay. And all right, so Geminis, we do have some more reversals for you. The King of Cups is reversed. And so you may be perceiving this person as someone who is not able to support you emotionally, or they're not showing up for you emotionally, or this may be energy from the past. We also get a sense that you perceive this person as someone that maybe you need to let go of, but this card was like wanting to come out and then hiding itself, coming out, hiding itself. So there's a sense of flip-flopping with that energy. Like you weren't really sure if maybe I just need to let this go, let go and let God and just surrender, and then it's hiding itself, or maybe I don't need to let it go. Maybe we're good. So that's what I'm getting in terms of the perception. I'm also getting the Death in reverse. So of course, this is about not having a new chapter in something. So maybe you guys were, you know, moving along, something stopped, and you kind of felt like, okay, we're not moving forward. We're not moving on to our next level here in this relationship, depending on what that is for you. You know, if it's a brand new relationship, maybe you guys took a pause and then it was like, are we going to go again? Is this going to happen? Or maybe you guys became friends, or it could be for others of you that, you know, maybe you were in a situationship for a while and you thought, okay, we're going to label this as a relationship, and it didn't happen. Or for some of you, maybe you were going to move in and it's like, hey, we're not going on to the next level. Whatever that next chapter is for you, it feels like there was a stall moment, or you're perceiving this connection or person as they were putting, you know, the brakes on in a lot of ways, or at least this is the past energy, because it isn't reversal. So sometimes it's just your past energy that is interfering with current energy. For the perception space that I get for your person, they do perceive you as the Empress. Take gender as it resonates, but they see you, and this is a strong spiritual card. For me, the coins, of course, are strong earthly commitments, but our wands, when we deal with our Empress and Emperor, deal with soul contracts and spiritual commitment. So they might see you as someone that they have a strong soul tie to. They might see you as, you know, because we do get that the Eight of Wands here, and we do get synchronicities from the universe. But so far it's looking like maybe someone from your soul tribe, but let's see if it's anything more than that. So we do have a Strength card in the inverse. So they might perceive you as someone who isn't showing up authentically, or someone who isn't being courageous or strong, or someone who isn't strong. Again, this is also possibly past energy, but this is in their perception space and it's being carried through to their current energy. We do have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. So this person might perceive you as someone who they're on shaky ground with in terms of commitments. Either you or the connection they're seeing is on shaky grounds in terms of commitments, and or they may not perceive this as something that they want a commitment with. They might just not be sure right now, and that might be because of the influencing energy before it that has to do with the strength in the inverse. Again, a reversal is also past energy, so their current energy could have shifted a little bit. Let's go ahead and look and see what we get for our next line of energy. I do draw from the feeling space and then the thought space, and then I like to draw about our wants, our hopes, our wishes. So what is Gemini wanting? What is Gemini wishing for? And again, cross watchers, if you are partnering with a Gemini, then this is going to be in their want and hope and desire space for the connection or for their person. All right, we do get the Four of Wands. Wow, very strong spiritual card in terms of course, celebrations with families and friends, but it is also our soul twin, soul mate card, and all about unions. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. You want the whole enchilada, Gemini. Let's see what else we get. All right, we do get a reversal. Oh, well, that's nice. It's the reversal of the Seven of Swords. So, Gemini, what you want is very clear. You want union with a soulmate, soul twin. You want your divine counterpart to be here, and you want to be in union with them. You also want that Ten of Pentacles, which is that earthly commitment, that earthly foundation, that marriage or that living together, that long-term commitment. And you also want truth in this relationship. You know, you don't want to be deceived about things. You want truth. You want it up front and center about the commitment, about the union. Beautiful and very clear energy from your side. Let's go ahead and see what we're getting for your person. Your person, Gemini, for what they want, what they hope for, what they desire from you for this connection. Let's go ahead and dive into our energies. All right, there is a strong sense of history. This is also either someone that you knew from the past who has come back around, or this is someone who you possibly have a past life with. Again, definitely going to be someone from your soul tribe, someone from, and usually when someone's in our soul tribe, we do share crossing paths in previous lives. And so that could very well be that. Let's see what else we get and what the energy feels like, and I'll let you know by the end. We do get the Knight of Swords, so this is all about communications, often open communications, direct and honest. So this person is intellectual. They like that intellectual connection. They may feel like they have that with you. They like to spark you intellectually. They might come at you with debate or come at you with philosophical questions, or they like to get their mind going, is what I'm feeling. But they also like that communicative exchange. And they might be a person who, you know, this is a very strong, moving forward intellectual. So they might be very strong in the things that they think and the way that they present it to you. But this is, you know, open and honest and direct communication. So they may be that kind of person, or they may appreciate that from you. But this is, you know, our Six of Cups. And so this is a strong card about history. And for me, because I read specifically for the high vibing people, this also has a strong sense of soulmate and soul twin connections, and or simply a soul tribe past life with someone. So there's definitely a strong soul tie with this person. Let's see what else we get. I'm not feeling really that it's a twin flame connection, as they're called in modern day, but I am picking up on that this person and you do share a strong past life soul connection, or some sort of soul tie together. We do get the Empress, we do get the Four of Wands. Of course, we have our Eight of Wands. and we have our Six of Cups. So there is soul energy between the two of you. Let's go ahead and read the rest. So the rest of the energy has to do with investments. What they want is something to invest in. They want something that they can feel good about moving forward in, but they also, this is a card of waiting. So they might also be someone who's putting pauses on things. They might appreciate if you're being patient, because this is the card of waiting. So this isn't rushing into commitments. This is something to invest in, but hey, I'm taking my time. So let's go ahead and let's read for our action space. What do we get in our actions? Actions for our Gemini for the next 30 days. Remember, energy is fluid. Okay, I'll take that card. Action for the next 30 days. All right, why is our Two of Swords in the... Oh, no, that's good news. Okay, so let's go ahead and what are the actions for our Gemini's person? And, all right, not bad, not too shabby. All right, and wow, you both get Two of Swords in the reversed energy. All right. Okay, so what we do get for actions, and usually this goes, you know, first week, second week, third week, but energy does blend together. You Gemini are feeling like the Knight of Pentacles. The action that you want to take is to make some sort of offer to this person. You may suggest, hey, Pentacles is all about those commitments, you know, so you may be wanting to offer something directly or indirectly about making this a little more solid. It doesn't feel like this is truly solid. So for most of you, this is going to be a year or less, or a new off and on for a year relationship. This isn't going to be a strong commitment because we don't have any of those strong committal cards in the upright. But this is definitely something that is felt on a soul level. I'm not really picking up on twin flame. It could possibly be soulmate, but more likely someone from your soul tribe, someone you might have a soul history with in a past life possibly as well. So I am getting, though, that Gemini, you want to bring this to the next level, whatever next level that is for you guys. And that'll differ for everyone. And what I'm seeing from your person is that they are in their Emperor space. You know, they're looking at this maybe rationally, maybe logically, but they also, this is a card about structures, boundaries, rules. So they're wanting to put something into place, something with structure. And again, the Emperor is that spiritual commitment card. It's this soul contract. So we do get the Emperor and Empress on your person's side. So they might feel like there's, again, some sort of soul bind or soul tie with you, because there may be a soul contract between you two, especially if there's something that wasn't resolved in a past life. So we do have the Three of Pentacles on your side. That means let's do life together. You're moving forward. You want to solidify this stronger. And you're going to be like, hey, we make a good team. Let's do life together in some capacity. You're going to try to make that happen and or communicate that, where it's like you guys are doing more of life together. Your person during this time is going to be more in a thinking space, planning space. They're not in a hermit mode. They're not in their complete meditative Four of Swords mode, where it's like, hey, I need a time out and I need to spend a lot of time alone. But they are thinking and they are planning, and they're kind of more, so, I mean, this is the card of the mind, but it is the Wands. So it's a very active mind space, and it's also the mind and the purpose, will, motivation at the same time. So your person has a lot of motivation and a desire to move forward, but they're also maybe not moving as quickly, because this is a slower Wands card. But by the end of it, we have the Two of Swords in reverse for both of you. So it means that you guys are clear on what you want. You no longer have a divided energy in terms of what is this person's intention. Are we going this way? Are we going that way? I don't know what to decide. Indecision. There's no indecision. A decision is made. You guys seem clear on what you both want because you both have the Two of Swords at the end. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at our past and our present and our future energies. This is very helpful to get a sense more of what's going on in your connection. And so we're going to go ahead and draw for our past energy for the Gemini and Gemini's person, the past energy in this connection. Okay, we do have a Four of Cups, which is missing out, feeling like you're missing opportunities, you're trying to grab onto things that are slipping away. That is coming up in your past energy. And a Knight of Wands, which feels very flingy, in and out, a player energy. Hey, I'm here, hey, I'm not, I'm coming, I'm going. So you do have a sense of that in your past energy. Again, if this resonates for you, this is for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, this isn't going to be a long-term commitment. I'm not picking up on that at all, but I do pick up on that at least Gemini's person feels a strong soul tie, soul contract with this person, with you, Gemini. And I'm also picking up from you, Gemini, of course, your 8 and 4 of Wands, which are also soul connections. So you might feel like you have some sort of soul connection with this person. Okay, so for your current energy is much more beautiful. It's a new beginning. It's like you guys are having a new beginning, a new lease on life, a new lease on this relationship. And this is our lightest energy, the energy that has the most potential, the most possibility, the mostly connected to source, to soul, to your divine purpose, your soul path. So you have every opportunity to get on your soul's path with this person in the current energy. And you also have the Empress, again, a very strong spiritual commitment card. So you guys have a strong soul contract together in some capacity. And this is also an energy of where your person may view you as the Empress. We see clearly in this person's perception space that they do, in fact, see you as the Empress. And they may also view you as someone who takes care of herself, taking care of business, and as someone who may be able to take care of them, mother them, nurture them, you know, all that good energy. Take gender as it resonates. We also get the Two of Pentacles. So this is doing life together. This is taking one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, working more as partners now, getting more on the same page. So your current energy is beautiful. Beautiful current energy. So glad to see you guys getting out of your past energy. Let's go ahead and see what our next 30 days holds for you. Remember, energy is fluid, so this could be happening in the first, second, third, or fourth week, depending on where you are in your relationship. Okay, so we do get the Five of Pentacles in the inverse. So your future energy is where if you might have felt like you were in separation, or you felt like you were abandoned, or this person left you out in the cold, you might have had a scarcity mindset. You're coming out of that energy. That's past energy because it's in the inverse. And in your future energy, you're feeling more like you guys are able to, it's the opposite of that. You guys are doing life together. He's not leaving you, or she's not leaving you, or you guys aren't in separation. You guys are trying to do life together. That person is showing up for you more. So your current or your future energy looks like, it looks like your Three of Pentacles in your, actions you will be taking. Your actions you will be taking has to do with doing life together, moving forward. And we do see that, your person is also thinking about, planning about the future with you as well. Or, I mean, they're trying to figure out what to do. They're not necessarily as active and action-oriented as you. They seem to be slower in their action, but they are moving forward. They are seeing it in a positive light. We do get the Queen of Cups, though, in the inverse. So you might be feeling, Gemini, that this person is still not showing up emotionally for you, or that this person is not able to provide for you emotionally the things that you need or want. We do get that same energy in your perception space, and it doesn't look like that energy is changing anytime soon. Remember, this is for the next 30 days, so it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a permanent condition. It just means that this is what you will be going through throughout the month of October, and that will vary in time frame for depending on you know, where you are in your relationship, because it is a general. So let's go ahead and dive into our angel energy. If you watch my channel at all, you know, we are a brand new channel growing, and I love to draw for animal spirit advice and angel spirit advice. So let's see if we can get some angel spirit advice. Not can, we will get some angel spirit advice. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got. So this is all about unique skills, life goals, purpose and mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focus, important projects. This is a time for intense self-development. Focus on refining your crafts. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career, your business, what it is you want to do in life. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. So your angel advice really is about focusing on you and your own personal development. You do get the number 1441. You may be seeing that as confirmation that this is for you. It may be you know, something you see on time, something in music, something on a license plate. The universe does speak to us in synchronicities, signs, symbols, numbers, colors, music. Sacred geometry is everywhere around us. I do dive into the numbers and numerology in my weekly readings, but because we do now shorts during the week instead of a 10-minute spread during the week, you're not going to hear me mention that on the air usually, but I am looking at the numbers and seeing what that means for you as well when I'm translating the information to you. So we do get weekly love reads weekly, and we do have Monday collective readings. And we are going to start posting comedy on Saturday when I'm wearing black gloves. So look out for that. Come Halloween, comedy will start as well. So thank you for joining, and take care. Love you, my angels, and I will see you later.